They know my story.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be showing you how you can do distress locks, butterfly locks, whatever locks that you want to get on yourself. But if your hair is short, you'll be able to still get the style, and you can get it in bob, waist length, or whatever length that you're going for. So my client today, she want like the bob short length, and I'm going to be showing you how I braid my client's hair when I feel like it's pretty short for the hairstyle. So I don't know if you saw me earlier, I had the Marley hair. You can use any Marley hair of your choice. So since we don't want the hair to be heavy, I just took one strand of the Marley hair and I divided it into two, and I used 1/2 to braid my client's hair. So that was how I was able to add some stuff to my client's hair and then braid it through, just so I could have a nice healthy foundation for my client's hair. So when you're braiding, don't braid it too tight, because again, you want to have space for your enough space to crochet your springtooth hair when it's time for you to wrap. So now I'm just braiding my client's hair. I would just braid, and then when and at some point I would just twist all the way down. So you don't have to braid it you don't have to braid it tight. Braid it as loose as you can, and then just twist your way down. And I'm going to be showing you how I was able to do this, but still give her a nice bob length, because that's what she's going for. For these here, we're using color 1B springtooth hair, 8 inches. This side took about 5 hours and 30 minutes. What other information? I used about 6 bundles of springtooth hair. I would do that for the rest of my clients' hair. Again, I used 6 bundles. Okay, 6 bundles equals 6 packs. So now I'm just counting it, because every time I forget to count my client locks, and I just could not give you guys like an actual number. So this one, I believe, is 42 counts of locks, and I'm counting right now. So this is my client's hair when I'm done braiding using the Marley hair. I wouldn't say you have to, but I just feel like if your hair is kind of short, I think it's just nice, just for security's sake. And it does make the locks feel a certain way, but trust me, after the hot water with a towel, it's totally fine, and there's no difference. There is not much of a difference when you do without the Marley hair or with the Marley hair. So now I am going to show you how I'm able to get a bob length doing this. So this is very, very good in case you have naturally long hair, but you still want to get a nice bob length. I'm going to crochet the end of the Marley hair in, and then just twist it. So you can either do this, or I'm going to show you another way you can do it, as when your client's hair is not as long as the bob. You can either do this, or you can do it the other method that I'm going to show you as we go further in the video. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification, and so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. So now I am going to show you how to wrap, and I'll be doing a distress MESSYLOCS like I always do. So now we are crocheting 1.5 strand of the springtooth hair. I also have the link to the hair in my description box, where I'm crocheting that in. I'm sorry guys, it was that's what happens when you braid too close to the to the roots, because you want space for your client's hair, for the springtooth hair. So now we're going to start wrapping, and I'm not going to wrap. It's not going to be too tight. It's not going to be too loose. My butterfly locks, I do wrap very loosely. For my distress locks, I wrap in the mid section. So I'll be doing the takeout using my thumb. I'll be wrapping before the takeout and also after the takeout. And I do that for some type of security. And to seal the ends, when I get to the ends and I'm gonna have like some hair left. You always will have some hair left. And I'm just gonna wrap the hair back up and then rub it to my palm. Again, I start wrapping with 1.5 strands, and then I continue wrapping with 2 strands. Or sometimes I start wrapping with 1 strand and I continue wrapping with 1.5 strands. That all depends on how thick one spring tooth hair is when I end up fluffing it. Again, you can get this hair in my the link is in my description box, but also know that some spring tooth hair comes pretty skinnier, so you might even have to use more than 1 strand, okay? But for one whole lock, I probably used about 3 strands of spring tooth hair. But anywho, that'll be all for background information. This video was just to mainly show you how you can do this style on, shorter hair or longer hair. Clearly, shorter hair, you just have to like have some, attach some Marley hair to it, or any braiding hair that you have, and then just, crochet it in so it's not, long. And if you have long hair, if your natural hair is long, all you have to do is just, do the same crochet method and then twist, and then you'll be good to go to wrap. This is the other way whereby you can do that. Since my client's hair is not as long as the locks, I just went ahead and just cut it towards the middle because it's not gonna affect her in any way. Like, it's gonna be easier for her, for her to take it down, and there's no benefits in me twisting it. The twisting thing only works best when your natural hair is really long, but you still want to get a certain bob look. Anywho, that'll be all for information. If you have any question, you can always ask me, and I will always try my best to answer. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video.